Hey there, boys and girls. My name is Mrs. Lanning, and I'm so excited to do Writer's Workshop with you today. So, I'm wondering, have you friends ever introduced yourself to someone new that you've maybe never met before? Or maybe someone introduced themselves to you. And we always know whenever we're meeting someone new, it's always nice when that other person is nice and friendly to us, right? In fact, I remember a few months ago when a new student moved to our school all the way from Arizona. That new student was so nervous until one of our classmates, Jack, went over to his desk and introduced himself to our new friend. It was an introduction like no other that I've heard before. He said, "My name is Jack. Did you play math games on Fridays at your old school?" We play math games every Friday, and I love Math Facts Mania most of all. I'm good at Math Facts Mania, and I could teach you how to play if you don't know how to play. Do you want to play with us? You know what? Jack could have just said to our new friend, "Do you like Math Facts Mania? I like to play on Fridays." And that's all he could have said. Was that really a kind introduction? I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't super friendly, was it? Jack shared his name, he introduced himself, and then he asked a friendly question. He introduced himself, he told our new friend about the class and the games that we like to play on Friday, and then he said, "Do you want to play?" He asked him a friendly question, and that made our new friend feel so excited to be at this new school. We know we appreciate when friends are kind to us and they ask us to play and they're nice to us, right? So today, I want to teach you that writers write introductions to grab their readers' attention right away from the start. And they do this by talking to their readers. And so you imagine, just like the way when you make an introduction to someone new, you want to ask a friendly question and get them excited to meet you and what you're talking about, right? So, what kinds of things can you say to your readers as an introduction? You can start by asking questions that make your reader wonder. Just like how Jack asked our new friend, "Do you like to play math games? Do you want to play? I can teach you how." He asked him a friendly question that got our new friend excited about math games. That's opinion writing right there. So you can ask a question to get your readers thinking. And then name the topic. What is it called? What is it? And then you can say your opinion, just like how Jack said, "Did you ever play math games at your school?" We play math games at our school every Friday, and I love them. He asked a question, he shared what he was talking about, and then he stated his opinion that he loves Math Facts Mania on Fridays. Now, let's return to the review that we've been writing of Pinkberry, the frozen yogurt place, and let's work together to write a catchy introduction, one that will really grabs people's attention and make them want to read on. Remember, I'm imagining that I'm introducing the topic to someone new. Just like how I talk about it with my words, I'm going to put that on the paper. So let me show you what I already had. If you love ice cream, then I know you'll love the frozen yogurt at Pinkberry. It is super healthy and delicious. Pinkberry is a popular place to get frozen yogurt. You can find a Pinkberry in almost every neighborhood from here to Peru. So that's what I had already written, but remember, we said great authors always go back and revise and edit their work. And since we just learned how to make great introductions, I want to see if I can fancy up my work and use great introductions in what I've written. What could I tweak and change to make it a strong introduction? Let's think. We know one way to grab people's attention right off the start is to start by asking questions that get the readers wondering, that get them excited. So we want the reader to wonder. So we're going to do that by asking a question. And we might start our sentence stem by saying, "Have you ever?" or "Did you know?" So, what is a wonder question that I could ask my readers before telling them what I'm talking about? What is something that I could ask them that would get their mind wondering and thinking about frozen yogurt? What do you think? Ooh, I'm hearing some good ones. Today, I want you to think about questions that you would use to grab your reader's attention. So let's see if we can throw those ideas in the air, we can write them in the air, and we can write the catchiest of catchy introductions. So I want you to help me think, continue to whisper those catchy questions and ideas that I could start my introduction with. Let's hear them. Ooh, I'm hearing some good. Have you ever? Ooh, good job. So here's what I heard. I heard one friend ask, "Did you know Pinkberry is the best place to get dessert?" And I heard another friend say, "Did you know that it's good for you?" And another friend said, "Have you ever wanted something instead of ice cream for dessert?" Ooh, that's a great one that gets my readers wondering before I introduce my topic. Those were some great, compelling questions, and those are great ways to begin our introduction. And we need to remember to name the topic. And we know our review is about Pinkberry. So I want you to see, I took your questions and ideas, and I wrote a new catchy introduction. Here's what we've got. Have you ever wanted something more exciting than ordinary ice cream for dessert? Did you know that frozen yogurt is delicious and actually good for you? Do you know the perfect place to go for a fresh and tasty frozen yogurt? So do you see I asked all those questions that got my reader wondering, and now I'm ready to state my topic. Pinkberry is a frozen yogurt shop that has all kinds of flavors and every topping you can imagine. You won't believe what you can put on top of your frozen yogurt. I think Pinkberry is way better than any other ice cream place. Even my cousin thinks it's awesome. So you see, friends, I started by asking those catchy questions that got my reader wondering, and then I introduced my topic. I made sure they knew I was talking about Pinkberry. And once I described what Pinkberry was, I stated my opinion that I think Pinkberry is way better than any ice cream shop. So friends, today you've learned to write a catchy introduction that grabs people's attention. Remember that whenever you want to write an introduction, one possible way to do this is to ask a question that gets your readers wondering, you name your topic, and you tell your opinion. I have a feeling that many of you are eager to go off and get started on our writing. And you might want to look back at review writing that you've already done and see if you can invent a great introduction, doing that editing and revising. And I bet you can. Remember to start new reviews when you finish your introductions. Reviewers, many of you will spend today working on introductions to start your reviews. And these introductions are a great way to say to your readers, "Hello, you should read this." I want to teach you that writers also make sure to include a closing as a way of saying, "Bye, thanks for reading." So just like how Jack had a friendly introduction to our new friend, we also want to make sure that we have a friendly goodbye, and that would be at the end of our paper. So I want to show you this chart that gives you some ideas about how to do a friendly closing, a friendly goodbye in your writing. So after I've written all my review about Pinkberry, or you've written all of your review about the best fun restaurant to visit or best toy, you can close your story by repeating your opinion. I think, explain what you think again. I think this place is the best, or I think you should go here, and repeat the reasons. And tell the readers to do something. You need to go try out Pinkberry today. Tell them to do that as a friendly way to say goodbye. If I were going to add a closing to my review of Pinkberry, I'd want to make sure that readers remember exactly what I think. I might add a closing to say, "I think Pinkberry is the best place for dessert because the frozen yogurt is tasty, healthy, and there's so many great toppings to put on top. Next time you're in the mood for a delicious treat, make sure you go to Pinkberry." All right, friends, well, I can't wait to see what you do with your writing today. Remember, you want to have a friendly introduction and a friendly closing, and we can do this by asking questions, stating our opinion, and getting our readers excited and wondering about what we are sharing. All right, friends, it's your turn. I can't wait to see your stories. Writers, go write.